Hi, the Mudbrooker here. The other day I was organizing some old newspapers, and a column on the op-ed page caught my eye. A conservative political organization did an informal telephone survey of 1,000 recent high school graduates. They were asked 25 of the possible 100 questions on the United States citizenship test. The results were disappointing to say the least. Less than 30% of those surveyed answered enough questions correctly to have passed the actual test. Only 5% got all 25 right. Even though this was an informal survey and not a definitive scientific study, it still highlights an alarming problem. People are appallingly ignorant of the basic mechanics of our political system. How the hell can you get through high school and not pick up at least a rudimentary knowledge of civics? It doesn't seem fair to me that a naturalized citizen should be held to a higher standard than someone who's had their entire life to learn about the history and government of the United States. I have a solution. A week before your 18th birthday or your high school graduation, whichever comes first, you take the citizenship test. If you pass, congratulations, you're another success story of the American educational system. If you fail, this is where your troubles begin. For passport and employment purposes, you're still a citizen, but you're not eligible for any government benefits or programs. After 2 years, if you still can't pass the test, your passport is canceled, citizenship is revoked, and you're declared an illegal alien. Now, I realize my plan will have some side effects, like creating a new underclass of poor, unemployable, hopelessly stupid people, who will eventually become a drain on society. Lucky for me, there's an elegantly simple solution that's been floating around for almost 300 years. Eat the stupid. Jonathn Swift's modest proposal is far and away the greatest social program ever designed, and it's high time we implemented it. Once you're over your initial squeamishness, the benefits to society are practically limitless. The plan provides direct income to our citizens when they sell their stupid kin for slaughter. It alleviates unemployment both by creating new jobs in the meatpacking industry and through attrition as the unemployably stupid are consumed. And that's only the beginning, my friends. This proposal will have a huge positive impact on the environment. Fewer people means fewer cars on the road, less emissions of greenhouse gases and other air pollutants. Our consumption of oil and other natural resources will be greatly reduced and our overall carbon footprint slashed. As the population shrinks, urban sprawl will become urban contraction, and vast tracts of now abandoned suburbs can be bulldozed and the land returned to nature. And let's not forget industry. Profits will soar when companies no longer have to print warning labels to tell us popsicles are cold and razor blades are sharp. A world without stupidity would truly be a paradise on earth. It's too bad. Such a utopia will never come to pass because there's way too much power and money to be had in the stupidity business. You can make millions. Hell, you can become leader of the free world by taking advantage of the stupidity of others. And these folks aren't about to stand idly by and let us slaughter their cash cows wholesale. So we'll have to try something different to combat stupidity and improve the world around us. The best place to start is with one's own self. Since I started making these little videos, my ignorance of creative writing and public speaking techniques has become painfully obvious. That's okay. Ignorance is easy to fix. All I need to do is make the effort to learn something new, and I encourage you, gentle viewer, to do the same. But there is one other thing you can do to help the cause. You know that idiot that lives across the street from you? Have him over for Sunday dinner and tell him to bring along a bottle of nice Chianti.